Hi everybody, it's me. I'm doing the NOR gauge pattern, the tutorial on it. I'm up to row 8 now, so this is the pattern. For row 8, you're going to purl 2, make bubble, purl 1, back cross, purl 1, knit 2, purl 1, front cross, purl 1, make bubble, and purl 2. Then if you're doing it longer, like 32 for example, you just make sure you repeat at the asterisk, okay? Okay, as we go along, I will show you the steps for make bubble, and I will remind you for the steps for back cross and front cross, okay? Alright, here we go. Okay, showed the last time. This is how it's looking now. Okay, so the first step is to, of course, like I told you, I have the corners that I keep, and it keeps it from rolling up. So I'm going to do divider. Then we're going to purl 2. 1 and 2. Now we're going to make bubble. This is the instructions to make the bubble. Here it goes. Okay, you're gonna knit 1, purl 2 twice to make 4 new stitches, okay, using 1 stitch. So then you're gonna turn and purl 4, turn and knit 4, turn, knit, purl 2 together twice, and then you're gonna turn and knit 2 together, and then it end up being 1 all over again, okay? Alright, so here we go. I will show you. We're making the bubble. We're starting the bubble right now. You're gonna knit 1 and purl 1 twice in the same stitch. So we're just gonna use this 1 stitch right here, okay? Here we go. So try to make this stitch when you go before you do the row 6. When you do row 7, try to make the 2 stitches that you're supposed to do on the following on row 8. Try to make it loose for you to be able to purl into it and be able to knit into it. So right now this is a purl. Here you go. We do it again. A knit. Hope you can see it. I'll do it slower. Maybe you didn't see it. So let's do it again. Okay. We're gonna knit first, so the yarn goes to the back. Okay, grab this, put the needle through it like you're knitting, over, and come up, but you don't drop it. You keep it on, hold it up if you have to, just in case. Then the yarn goes to the front, then you put it in the front like to purl, then you put the needle in the back. Okay, put the yarn to the back. Okay, now you're going to go around the yarn and go to the back. Then you will knit. Just regular, the way you would knit usual. Oh, hold on. I think I did that a little too much. Okay, yeah, there we go. Yarn to the back. Okay. We're going to go to the, like you're going to knit, round again. Pull it out. See where you have 3? You need 1 more. This is the purl. Go to the front. You make sure you hold on to the yarn for it not to get loose on you or run off. And then you purl. And then that's it. That's after when you slide it off. And then if you notice, if you push it to the back and you look, you got them. 1, 2, 3, 4. See them? We got them all 4 there. Let me space them out a little. There you go. Now we rotate and we purl the 4 that you just made, the 4 stitches we just made. So 1, I'm sorry, forgot to see, if you don't move the yarn you will mess it up. Okay, I am not going to use this stick anymore. I'm going to go to my double pointed needle, which I put like a little, it's like a little eraser kind of a thing. You could buy these in the craft store, or if not in Walmart I got it from. Okay, it's also for sewing. You just push it in, or you could use a regular little eraser just for it not to come out, and then it'll look like that. There you go. And then you purl. Well, leave this one alone and just purl. Purl 1. Slide it off. Purl 2. Just like we would do regularly. 3. And 4. See that? Look at that. There we go. Okay. Now we rotate, we turn again. Now we're knitting the 4. Okay. Make sure the yarn is to the back when you knit. Remember, you kind of don't have to move the yarn because when you turn, it kind of stays where it's supposed to, too. So you kind of, you know, you don't have to move it back and forth. You're just mostly turning and it stays exactly where it's supposed to. So it's kind of easy a little bit once you get the hang of it. Okay, see? Now you're going to turn and you're going to purl 2 together. Leave the yarn in the back, and when you rotate, you see it's already in the back. Because, you know, so it's already in the front, I mean. And then you're purling. So then you purl 4 together. Purl 2 together. Okay? You're going to purl these 2 together. And then you slide them off. See that? And do it again, slower. Grab the first stitch, loosen it up. Grab the second stitch, purl it together. You're gonna come out the front. You see that? There he goes. There you go. Then you turn it again, and then you knit. Okay. Then you knit 2 together, and then it'll equal up to 1 stitch, and that's how you made your bobble. Put it together, knit, and voila, and there goes your bobble. And then you drop the double pointed needle, then you keep going with the step, which is the next step is purl 1. So when you purl this next one, there's a really big gap. See how big is this gap? If you notice, look at that. It's really big gap. So what you do is you do it tight. The purl, you make it a little tighter than usual, just to keep it, you know, from not wiggling so much, you know, so you can't notice, you see, can't notice it. Alright, now you're gonna back cross. Now remember the back cross. Okay, this is the back cross. Alright, you're gonna slip 1 stitch to the double pointed needle, hold to the back, knit 1, then purl from the double pointed needle. Okay, alright, here we go. Now we're going to grab the double pointed needle again because we know we need it. We're going to slip that stitch. But I like to do it this way because I don't feel like moving there. So, and just move it on to the back. You just drop it in the back and you won't have to worry about it. Now you're going to knit the next stitch. Okay. Regularly. There you go. Then we purl from the double pointed needle. Yeah. Oh, don't forget to switch the yarn. You purl. I'm forgetting. And then that's it. Then you drop it again. Okay. The next one is purl again. You purl the following stitch. Then you're going to knit the following 2 stitches. 1, 2. Then the purl the next stitch. Oops. And then we're going to front cross. Now remember the front cross, the rule of the front cross. Okay, let me move my finger. Okay. You're going to slip 1 stitch to the double pointed needle, hold to the front, purl the next stitch, then knit from the double pointed needle. Okay. So grab the double pointed needle again, grab that stitch, take it off, drop it to the front. See, that's why I put it, because it prevents it from trying to come off. The double pointed needle sometimes just slides right out and it hangs and it gets untangled and then you have a whole mess and you're like, oh. So instead of that, I just do what I just did. With a little eraser, it keeps it from falling out. Now we're going to purl the next stitch. Oh, trying to keep that one out your way. purl the stitch like you're supposed to. Then we're gonna knit from the double pointed needle. Yarn goes to the back. It's a little hard because it's in your way a little bit, but you get it eventually. Little by little you get it. It's very easy after a while. Then we go to the next one, which is a purl again, right after that. So the yarn goes to the front, you purl the next stitch the way you're supposed to. There you go. And then now we're back to making the bubble. Okay, again, I'm going to show you the instructions to make the bubble again. You're going to knit one, purl one twice to make 4 new stitches out of 1 stitch. Then you're going to turn, purl 4, turn, knit 4, turn, purl 2 together twice, and then turn, and then you're gonna turn and knit the last 2 together. Okay, here we go. Grab the same stitch. We're gonna go knit, go in the front, purl, go in the back, knit, stay with the same needle, the same hole. Then you're gonna purl. Then after this last purl, it becomes a little harder. Now after this last purl, and you drop it. Then you have your 4 new stitches, which you see here. Okay. Then I use a double pointed needle because it's easier for me and I like to use it. Girl. Then you purl 1, 2, 3, 4. Gonna rotate, then you knit those 4. Okay, I know I dropped these 2, but they okay. Okay, then you're gonna turn. Let me put this back in here real quick. Just keep it out the way. Then you're gonna purl 2 together twice. Remember that. Now we're purling 2 together. 1, 2. Purl them together twice. That's it. It's not hard. Once you know the method, it's kind of easy. Okay, and you turn the last time, and then you're going to knit the last 2. Then you're going to knit the last 2 together, and then you're done. This is usually the hardest sometimes. There we go. Hold on, I'm trying to fight with it here. You knit the last 2, and then done. And then we just made the bubble. And that's how you do it. And then you do the last step, which is purl the last 2, and you're done. Remember to tighten it. And that is it. See that? And that's how it's gonna look. The little nozzle's right here. And that's it. Okay, thank you so much. Make a comment if you like. Bye.